Hello everyone, I'm Hong. Welcome back to the channel. I just crossed the border into Malaysia from Singapore and will be traveling about 400 kilometers up north past Kuala Lumpur toward the Genting Highlands. For those of you who are familiar with the area, I won't actually be heading all the way up 1800 meters, I think, to the casino and the resort. I'm actually going to be traveling about halfway up the mountain to an area known as Gombak Selangor. I hope I got that right. To a campsite in the middle of the jungle. It's going to be my first time there, so I'm super excited. However, the weather forecast is predicting heavy thunderstorms all day and all night. We're not having that yet. As you can see, it's still bright, hot, and sunny. I guess it will make it a little bit more of an adventure. We're allowed to check in at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so let's get going. This adventure is proudly brought to you by Bilstein. I have worked with the brand since 2010 and over the years have come to appreciate the company's meticulous research, development and manufacturing to develop the world's most reputable shock absorbers, renowned for their product durability and performance. From winning races on the racetrack to leading the packs on off-road excursions, from instilling confidence to those who travel off the beaten path to inspiring spirited road and circuit driving, Bilstein is way more than a shock absorber. Visit their official website to find the perfect application for your ride or contact your local distributor to find out more. Alright, onward with our journey. All right, so here we are at the Freezy 68 Gunting campsite, and it is a beautiful, beautiful location. Not sure if you could hear me clearly. I'm parked right next to a stream, and the rushing, flowing water. It's probably going to put me to sleep really quickly tonight. But yeah, we did get some weather. We did get some rain on the way up the mountain. Twisty, windy roads. But the moment I got to the campsite, the moment I got here, the rain stopped and then the sun came out and it was just absolutely spectacular. So I set up the chair, sat here for the past 20 minutes, just enjoying the sounds of that stream or small river. No, it's a stream. And just really soaking it in. It's still pretty warm out, about 24 degrees Celsius. But whenever there's a little bit of a breeze, you could feel a cool air come with that breeze. So I think it's going to get pretty chilly tonight. However, it does look like we might get a little bit more rain later this afternoon. Weather forecast assumes or predicts there to be thunderstorms. I hope not. But since I do not have an awning on the Jeep, I think it's prudent for me to first get the sleep system prepared inside the Jeep. Because if it does rain, I'm going to be spending most of my time inside. So let's get that sleep system ready, good to go. And hopefully it doesn't rain when it's time for dinner, because I might have to hold on to an umbrella. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, what a beautiful, peaceful spot. There are only two other campers here at this campsite. I could imagine this place get pretty packed on the holidays because all the camp lots are very close to one another. But so far for today, it seems like it's just the three of us. Both of them are ground tenting. I'm the only one in a vehicle, so looking good. Okay, let's go get the sleep system set up and hope it doesn't rain. All right, so the sleep system has been deployed and I sat here for another 15-20 minutes just to soak in nature, enjoy the sounds and chill out. Something I'm pretty good at doing. And not a moment too soon, because right now we're having a light drizzle coming down and I could hear thunder. So I hope it doesn't get any heavier than a mild drizzle, because things are gonna get muddy and wet really quick if it gets any heavier. Hopefully things don't get too wet. I do enjoy the rain though. I might have said this in an earlier video. I think I did. I do enjoy the rain. It's very refreshing, cools temperatures down. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna stay out here for as long as I can until the rain really comes down. Well, the rain stopped. I was in the Jeep for about an hour and I took that time to edit a short little video, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reel, TikTok video. If you've not seen it, do consider checking it out, and to follow and subscribe as well. Links in the description below. The time now is about 5:37 in the afternoon or early evening, and I'm on to my second can of beer. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this second can of beer of mine and then take you guys for a short little walk. So further down this way, which will be north, there is a jungle trail, a hiking trail of sorts, and the campground owners have an area inside that allows for wild camping. So I thought it would be pretty cool, now that the rain has stopped and the temperature slowly coming down, to go into the jungle to give you guys a look of what it's like. It's my first time as well, so it's also for me to go check out what it looks like, and then come back within an hour, head up to the showers. Yes, right there, that's a bathroom. I mean, it is an official campground, so there is a bathroom here. I'm not sure if they have lights, but it's okay, I brought my own. Always bring your own flashlight, torchlight, head torch, whatever, when you go camping. Bring 2 in case you run out of batteries or if anything happens. I've got 3 in the Jeep, so I should be good. But yeah, so the plan is finish up the beer, walk into that jungle path trail for a short little walk, short little hike, see what it's like, come back, go for a quick shower, and then maybe it'll be time to cook dinner. I'm not sure what the weather is going to be like later this evening. It seems to have cleared up. I hope it stays that way. Temperature is starting to get cooler, so about 21 degrees Celsius right now, so really good. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, drink up, start walking. Let's go. Cheers. All right, so I barely did 500 meters, and the problem, or rather my excuse, is that I'm wearing running shoes, not trail or hiking shoes. And because of the rain, everything is super muddy and sludgy and slippery and slick and wet. So I almost fell a couple of times. Almost fell. Not about to do that on camera, so I decided to be safe, turn back, which does give me an excuse to come back. And I know I say this about a lot of places I go to, that it's wonderful, it's fantastic, and I'll definitely be back. Well, I definitely will be back. This place is pretty cool. Probably on weekdays where there are less people like today, or ideally no people. Yeah, I think the slippery part is over, so I should be okay now. But yeah, it's 6:15. I guess we could head back and maybe go take a quick shower before it gets too cold, and then maybe another beer before we start preparing for dinner. Okay, I'm sweaty and my shoes are muddy. Good walk. Probably not the most captivating content on YouTube, but I thought I'll show you guys what the bathroom looks like. It's split between boys and girls, which I guess is good. They both have showers, but like I mentioned earlier, probably no lights. I just had my shower and it was mega refreshing. Ice cold, so like really cold, but super refreshing. And it's about 6:40 p.m. right now. Sun is about to set. I've got my DJI Action 3 on time-lapse mode for the sunset, and just started my third beer, so well, okay, it's almost done. Okay, just finished my third beer, and I'm not hungry yet, maybe because I've had 3 beers. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys what I bought for dinner, and probably not start cooking till a little later, maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock, I don't know yet, probably by sunset, but I thought I'll show you guys what I got for dinner before the sunset. So, heirloom tomatoes. These are from a company called Greenheart, and they're sustainable farming, pesticide-free, mini heirloom tomatoes, super cute. So, I've got my vegetables, and I got 4 different types of sausages. They're freshly made today. So, number 1 is German pepper sausage. I guess peppers from Germany taste different. So yeah, German pepper sausage. The second one I got is smoked garlic. All right, I realize you guys are probably not going to be able to see the tag, but just trust me. Third one is chorizo. Can't go wrong here. And the fourth sausage I've got is Black Forest bratwurst. So that is my dinner or rather that's the plan for dinner. Mini heirloom tomatoes and 4 sausages. And if I'm still hungry, got a can of Baxter's oxtail soup. Love this. And if I'm still hungry, M&Ms. Peanuts. You don't need to have stuff inside M&Ms, but can't say no to peanuts and chocolate. So got 2 packs of these. That is that's my dinner. Okay. 6:45, sun is not setting yet. Probably within the next 30 minutes or so, I will continue to sit here, chill out, and enjoy everything there is to enjoy at this spectacular campsite. Temperatures are not dropping that much yet. I thought they would be a little bit cooler by now, but so yeah, not that cool, but cool enough. Better than the 33, 34 degrees Celsius we're getting in Singapore or in downtown Malaysia, so that's a plus point. 22 degrees Celsius would kind of be like AC temperatures, so not complaining. All right, I guess it's time for my 4th beer. Okay, sunset, and we're pretty much in complete darkness here. It's about 7:40 and I'm getting hungry. So let's fire up the stove and get dinner going. Alright, so the time now is 11:27 in the evening. I had a fantastic dinner. Those 4 bratwurst sausages, chef kiss. absolutely amazing. It's been a long day, so I think I'm gonna go to bed pretty soon. I set up my DJI action camera on the roof of the Jeep. Hopefully I'll get some nice shots of the stars. It's a new moon, so hopefully it'll work out. And I've set my alarm for 5:30 in the morning to wake up and try to get the sunrise, because that's what we do when we go camping, right? We chase the sunsets and we chase the sunrise. That's it for me for now, and I'll see you when I wake up. Good night. Good morning. So I went to bed at about 12 midnight and woke up at around 5 in the morning. And without exaggerating, I have to say it was probably one of the best sleep I've ever experienced on a camping trip. It was super dark last night, with the only exception being that one little light outside the bathroom. Going to bed and waking up in complete darkness with the only sounds coming from the stream and the insects, and of course when the sun came up, the birds. It was absolutely blissful. I did get a chance to see a few really bright fireflies flying around this morning when I woke up. Unfortunately, I was not able to capture that on video. The temperatures did drop down to about 21 degrees Celsius. Not as cold as I would have personally liked, but cool enough for a very good night's rest. For someone who hates the heat and loves the cold, no complaints. I took an ice cold morning shower when I got up, and it was super refreshing, not just because of the ice cold water, but also from this cool, fresh mountain air. This is definitely a campsite I'll be returning to. The caretaker, or maybe the owner, I'm not too sure, he was really responsive to all the questions I had when I texted him before coming to the campsite. The bathroom is also pretty well maintained. I mean, to be honest, having a bathroom at a campsite is in itself a luxury. It has a working flush, it has a shower. What else could you ask for? The campgrounds are also really clean compared to many other campsites I've been to. If you've never been here but plan to come visit this Freezy 68 campsite, I will add the links in the description below. And I think if you do come, there are a few things you will want to bring with you. Number one will be flashlight. At least one, ideally two. In my personal opinion, also a head torch, so you have both hands, you could hold on to stuff, do stuff. Head torch is always a recommended tool, I guess, for any form of camping. Another thing you'll want to bring along with you will be a thin jacket. I brought a hoodie with me, but I didn't get a chance to wear it. I did bring a thin blanket with me, and while I don't think it was necessary, having it to snuggle with while sleeping in the Jeep was quite comforting. Last but not least, a pair of flip-flops or a pair of sandals, because with or without rain, it does get a little muddy at certain areas, so just to have a change of shoes will be a good idea. One last thing to mention will be to always remember to pack it in, pack it out. leave your campground cleaner and in a better condition than when you just arrived. All right, the time now is about 8:45 in the morning. The sun is slowly creeping up. It's still nice and cool. I think it's about 24 degrees Celsius now, but probably within an hour or two, when the sun is fully up, we're gonna feel that heat again. So I'm gonna continue to sit here, slowly pack up in the Jeep and chill out for as long as I could. We don't need to leave till 11, so we still have a couple of hours to, well, chill out. All right, so it's 9:15 right now, and I've been sitting here for the past 30 minutes just chilling out, enjoying everything there is to enjoy about this spectacular, really nice campsite. And I decided that I'm not very happy with the fact that I did not complete my short hike yesterday. I think I did about 500-600 meters. A lot more challenging than it seems because it's uphill and there's gradient and obviously slick, muddy terrain. So I'm gonna give it one more shot. Not too much, not too long, not too intense, and take you guys with me. So I'm gonna put on my very muddy sneakers now. Let's go. I'm really glad that I decided to take this little hike 700 meters away from where I was camped. It's this spectacular, beautiful, partially hidden part of the stream. Very, very calming. So earlier in the video I mentioned that I'll definitely be coming back here for more camping. Right now I'm thinking the next time I come, maybe I won't sleep in the Jeep. I mean, look at this. This is the wild camping area, part of the campsite. and it's still within what I believe to be a gated compound, so there is a certain amount of security, but wow, just how beautiful is that. And the little clip I just showed you, when you, well, I guess it's a bit risky, but if you were to head down, there's a little pebble beach right by the stream, and I think that would be a pretty nice spot for a little bit of a, maybe not a swim, but, and I want to say skinny dipping. Don't think anyone's gonna watch me do that. But yeah, wow, I'm so glad I went on this short little hike. Barely breaking a sweat, a little bit. So yeah, okay, time to get back to the Jeep. Going uphill was definitely easier than coming downhill. In Cantonese, we have a saying, 上山容易,落山難, and that's exactly what it means. It's easier to go uphill or up a mountain than it is to go down. Really slippery. I wish I had my hiking boots. It would have given me a fair amount of confidence as compared to running shoes, but yeah, I'm doing okay. It's almost 11 and the sun is starting to really show its power and strength. Basically, it's starting to heat up quite a fair bit. It's 27 degrees. Let me just triple check this. It is 27 degrees Celsius right now here. And anyways, it's time to pack up and leave the campsite. I just took another cold shower, and from the bathroom down to where I am right now, I think it was within the past 5 minutes, I'm already starting to perspire, which is why I really hate the heat. But that said, I have to say this was definitely one of my best camping experiences in the past few years, and I will definitely be coming back. Like I mentioned earlier, maybe I'll do some wild camping at that wild camping site further up that hill. If not, I'll be back here in the Jeep and enjoy this stream side experience. It was really an amazing trip. That's it for now. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. If you've not followed me on my Instagram, TikTok, and of course YouTube, please do consider subscribing and following as well for more adventures, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace out.